amount to do with it, wealth or income in general. You have a majority view. And then this was kind of crazy to me. If you look at this bottom number, so they say, okay, but how about the dude who actually killed him?
Hmm.
And obviously, 78% of people are like, yeah, I mean, that probably had something to do with it, like this actual man who was a murderer. But it was astonishing to me that you had 20% of people who said that the literal guy who killed him had only a little or nothing at all to do with the murder. Like that is actually crazy to me.
Granted, you can get 20% of Americans to say just about anything, but only 63%, when we were looking at that, said that he is like bearing the full responsibility, which means people have very mixed opinions. Like that 63% number to me is even more significant. Like it's a majority, yes, but it's not like a commanding majority. It's like people are have pretty mixed emotions about what happened. And so I think, Crystal, you might be right that the immediate freak out over sort of the dirtbag left, right? Like this is just the dirtbag left, and they're just such dirtbags. They're such losers, and they're trolling, and we're gonna have this moral panic over how awful it is that they're trolling. Really, I think has become clear was missing the boat, was not the right argument to be making. Is like if you want to actually convince people or persuade people to have a different approach to what happened to Brian Thompson, if you want to actually say, this was, you can't be like ironically worshiping Luigi with the prayer candles and the memes. Probably there's a different line of argument that you want to be making than you're all disgusting idiots, because it's a lot of people. It's a lot
Yeah.
of people.
No, that's exactly right. And, just to like a lot of these polls, it depends a lot on how you ask the question, blah, blah, blah. And to say that the claim denial rate had something to do with the murder is different than saying
Mm,
like the murder was good and I'm glad that he was murdered.
right,
Those are two wildly different things. And
right.
I think there's been an effort to conflate those two things and basically say, if you want to even use this as an opportunity to talk about the cruelty, sickness, death, bankruptcy that results from our healthcare system, then you're basically celebrating murder. I think
Mm,
there's been a real effort to conflate those two sentiments of like, yeah, this is a disgusting system. This was a person who was, at the head of one of the most notoriously like evil healthcare companies. And we think that that is wrong, in addition to thinking that murdering someone, on the street in New York is wrong.
right.
Um, that is the piece that has been sort of willfully ignored. And Ken Klippenstein has been doing a really fantastic job reporting on this.
Speaking of the dirtbag left,
Yeah, I
Ken.
mean, Ken just is, he has the biggest balls of anyone I think I've ever seen. Like, I'm sure the local FBI agent where he is and him are on like a first name basis. But in any case, Ken's done really good reporting too on what's going on internally at United Health Group. He's been doing great reporting about the security state's response to this murder. And there's a lot of very troubling indications that they're going to use things like, maybe people posting the St. Luigi candle memes to label them as extremists, domestic extremists who should be, tracked and surveilled, et cetera, et cetera. Very similar trajectory to, we saw after 9/11, the use of our deep states, like security state agencies against American citizens, against people who were here legally, attempts to entrap them, et cetera. We've seen that targeting right-wing extremists in the Trump era, the Gretchen Whitmer plot, et cetera. And it is very plausible to me that this will be another excuse for further security state expansion to go against quote unquote anti-capital extremists or anti-capitalism extremists who may have expressed some like untoward sentiments about this murder and about Luigi Mangione as well.
Mm. Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see how, if like Kash Patel is confirmed as director of the FBI, the incoming Trump administration handles this question, as the Luigi stuff really isn't going away. That it's going to, obviously there's going to be a trial and it'll be
Mm-hmm.
in the news. So I'll be watching that closely for sure, given all of the sort of realignment on Intel world. Conservatives now being more critical of Intel overreach.
And I'm skeptical of this because I don't think they care about Intel overreach. I think they don't want their political side targeted.
Hey, if you like that video, hit the like button or leave a comment below. It really helps get the show to more people.
And if you'd like to get the full show ad-free and in your inbox every morning, you can sign up at breakingpoints.com.
That's right. Get the full show, help support the future of independent media at breakingpoints.com.